What's up, everybody? Welcome to the 11th episode of the Hall of Nerds podcast. I'm Nate.
I'm Brandon.
I'm Carson.
And I'm Mac.
Thanks for tuning in and nerding out with us.
All right, so to start this episode, we're going to jump right into some rapid fire, and I'll go first. You guys can ask me some questions.
All right. Who wants to
All
ask
right,
first? Yeah.
I got you. If you had to recommend a character for new readers to stay away from, who would you recommend? It's like just don't even bother picking them up. It's not worth it.
I think I got to say Green Lantern, just because if you're a new reader, it is so confusing to get into Green Lantern, like
That's definitely
ridiculously.
fair.
I'm not
That's
even a
fair.
new reader and I can't get into Green Lantern. Like it's so
Yeah,
convoluted
bro.
and so many interlocking stories.
I agree.
That is true. That is true.
A big part of it's Jeff John's fault because he just didn't restart the continuity and was like, "Hey, we're just going to keep this 100 years of history so that all new readers have to read everything to know what's going on."
Yeah.
And it was
That's
like,
true.
"All right, thank you, thanks a lot."
That is true. All right, Mac, you got one?
I just do. And a Titans free for all. Who's coming out on top?
All Titans, like ever, or
Let's
like
go.
the main team that's in the comics now.
Let's go with the main team right now.
Okay. It's got to be Wally. Like,
Yeah,
it's, I was
If you
trying
take
to
out
think if
Wally,
anybody beats him, but I really don't think they do.
what if you take out Wally? Because he's like he's one of the most overpowered characters in comics. Like if you take out Wally,
Raven.
I was
Raven.
just gonna say I'm going
That's who I
Raven.
was thinking of because I completely forgot about Wally.
And
I was
then,
like, oh.
but like third, I would have to go Beast Boy. I feel like Beast
Over
Boy is
Starfire?
up there.
Over Cyborg?
Yeah, yeah. Because none of the other Titans really use technology. I know Cyborg's super like overpowered even without having to take over other people's technology. But I feel like, dude, Beast Boy can turn into any animal, like
Yeah.
alien that he's seen. So like, I just feel like he's up there for sure.
Yeah, but Tamaranian strength. Like I feel like she could punch through Beast Boy.
I got Beast Boy in that matchup.
Oh, really? I got Starfire.
Like
And I think
high
Cyborg beats
diff.
Beast Boy too.
High diff. I think Beast Boy's underrated.
I do. I mean, he's a great
I do
character.
too.
Like character-wise and power-wise.
I mean, he's connected to
Yeah.
the
He can
Red, so he's
turn into
powerful.
some crazy stuff.
Yeah, bro.
That's true.
But all right, Stu. What are your thoughts on Ahsoka episode 6?
Hey, okay. I loved it. I thought it was amazing. It was a beautiful Rebels episode, basically, to sum
Yeah.
it up. Like it was perfect. I love Thrawn. I love the introduction of him. Everything about it was awesome. That whole clone trooper scene was
Dude,
one of the coolest scenes in Star Wars today.
the gold
Dude,
clones troopers,
bro.
and just and the Star Destroyer that's like rebuilt
Dude,
with some gold. So sick.
ridiculous.
So sick. Hell yeah,
Mac,
no,
do you
no,
know what you're
Yeah,
talking
I
about?
loved it.
I mean,
unfortunate. Y'all need to check it out.
nerds.
Fire. Yo. True enough. All right, I guess I'll go in the seat next.
All
Gotcha.
right. What is the best acting performance in the MCU?
All right, okay. Oscar Isaac in Moon Knight. Oscar Isaac in Moon Knight is the singular best acting performance in the entire MCU.
I think it was
I
the only
agree.
redeeming quality about the show.
Dude, his body acting, his duality, able to act. I don't think they had a stand-in. So I don't think they had a stand-in for his ulterior egos. I think it was him acting there with nobody there. And I mean, there's probably somebody doing the lines, but like being able to act with yourself and that kind of acting, that's incredibly challenging.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna have
way
to agree.
the way
Yeah,
he
I gotta agree to
switches
that.
back and forth on the spot, camera, yeah, exactly. His body acting through it, his voice acting, his just everything about it. Say what you want about the show and everything like that, but his performance, his just pure acting performance with the source that he gave him, best I've seen in the MCU.
Yeah, I can agree. I mean, I haven't fan casted as like Two-Face just because of how good he is at playing two people at once.
Dude,
Like,
yes.
it's
That would
perfect.
be yes.
I think the only people that like compete are like Josh Brolin's Thanos and maybe like Elizabeth Olsen's Scarlet Witch. Like, I'm not a huge fan of Scarlet Witch, but her acting performance is really, really good.
Mhm.
No
Yeah.
hate to Josh Brolin, but and I'm not belittling voice acting, but it's just voice acting. Like
That's fair
not
enough.
just voice acting.
Yeah.
There's
That
not.
is fair
I mean,
enough.
I know he did. I believe he did some of the motion capture for Thanos anyway. But it's hard to compare that to what Oscar Isaac did.
That
But
is
I
true.
still
I'm
think
with you.
Josh Brolin did an amazing job. He's an amazing actor. He's
His
been doing
body
it.
acting is a big part as well. That's
Yeah,
what made Andrew such a good Spider-Man was the body
yes.
acting in the suit.
Yes. I'm surprised you guys didn't mention. I think the number 2 goes to RDJ.
It
I was
does.
thinking that, but
That's
RDJ
I
is
thought
a great
about it.
actor, but he's playing himself. Like, he's not
Also
really
true.
playing another character. Like,
That's one of
he's
the
a lot
reasons why I
like
give it
that in real
to
life.
Moon Knight. And I'd say if you were to ask me who, because like the thing that RDJ's Iron Man has over Oscar Isaac's Moon Knight is longevity. Like he did it flawlessly for 20 times. You know what I mean? So in that, if you were to look at it in that sense, then I would give it to RDJ. But if you're just talking singular project, singular performance, in my opinion, it's
Do you
Oscar Isaac.
guys do you guys think Tom Hiddleston's up there as Loki?
I
Definitely up
think so.
there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I
think
think
Chris Evans is
underrated.
up there.
Under Edward Norton's Hulk. I think that's an underrated acting
100%.
performance. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
dude.
He got
I
that
agree.
like whole like paranoid Bruce Banner thing down.
Absolutely.
An amazing performance. All right,
Or
well,
what's his name? Gosh, it's okay. We're not gonna get into it, but yeah.
fair enough. All right, well, who's next?
Oh, okay. Nate, favorite indie comic.
I have not. I was talking to one of my homies recently about this. I have not read a lot of indie. I need to dive more into indie. So with what I have read, Last Ronin.
Okay, yeah, good.
Bro
TMNT
hasn't read
Last Ronin.
Invincible yet. That'd be
I
the number
haven't.
one.
See, yeah,
It'd
exactly.
be the
I haven't.
number one.
I was thinking about
Yeah.
buying some of the trades today, but I was like, no, I'm gonna hold off. I'll at least hold off till a compendium.
Yeah, I would get the compendiums. It'll be cheaper than getting
Or
the trade.
aren't they doing new hardcovers?
They are, yeah. But
Maybe
the
I'll-
compendiums are like they're like $50 right now on Amazon. All three are $50.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like I
Go
would
on
just
eBay.
I would just drop the
The
150.
new
get all-
hardcover compendium #1 is out, but the other two aren't. I don't think.
Really?
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
I
those
haven't
are more
seen it out.
expensive though.
I haven't seen it out in the wild yet.
Those are like 100, right? For the hardcover compendiums.
Yeah,
Um,
they're around the same as DC and Marvel, so I think so.
Right.
All right, Nate, you've seen Ahsoka as well, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I got a question. What do you think Balin was talking about when he said he felt something stronger in the new universe?
Sounds like an innuendo.
I hope it's Star Killer
I hope it's something crazy like that
or
too.
like
I get that
Cal
reference.
Estes or whatever. I hope it's Star Killer. I don't think it
I
is.
I don't think it is either.
I don't think
From the
it'll
Force
ever be
Unleashed,
that.
right?
Yeah.
That's the guy. Oh, bro, I love
Yeah.
those games. I don't even like Star Wars, and those games are awesome.
Yes, they are. But I don't really. I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna stick with Star Killer because that's what I want to happen.
Isn't
The
he like the
manifest.
strongest like ever?
He's
Bro,
up
literally,
there.
like, didn't he
He's up
lift
there.
the
It's like
Death
him.
Star
It's
Pretty
like
with
close to it.
it's
Thor?
like him, Vader, Luke. He's up there. He's in that combo.
Yeah.
What?
I remember that
Do you
mission.
have a theory?
No, I was just like, I don't know what
yeah,
they're
I
trying
remember them
to do.
saying
Like
that,
I
yeah.
was, I
Dude,
just thought it was crazy.
If it was Star Killer, that would be. Because I mean, because I'm
Yeah.
just trying to think like, because when you say like
Because he,
more powerful, because that's
yeah, and he also was saying something about like that, like myth that there might be a way to like go back in time or something.
yeah.
If you caught that, that was crazy.
You know,
Bro.
I
I
honestly,
don't.
there's a lot going on for sure in the episode, so
Yeah.
I'm definitely. I wonder where they're gonna take because we only got 2 more episodes, right?
Yeah, 2 more.
Yeah, we'll see where it goes.
Facts.
All right, well then, who wants to go next in the seat?
I'll go.
All right, let's see here.
Brandon, what are you reading right now?
I am reading Batman Superman Volume 2 by Joshua Williamson. I think I have it right here. Yeah. Reading this currently.
Ooh,
Nice.
fired.
Pretty good. I wasn't expecting to like it that much because, I'd heard about the new 52 Batman Superman. I've heard about The World's Finest, but no one ever talks about this series. So I was like, it must not be that good. This book is really good. Like, the first one had stuff to do with like the Batman Who Laughs and like him like infecting people with like this dark multiverse energy, like Supergirl, Shazam, all that stuff. But this one's like the follow up to it. Zod's like using the Lazarus Pit to resurrect Kandor, and the Ultra Humanite is like using Atomic Skull to like blow up Gotham, and it's a bunch of just like short stories, and it's just a Batman Superman team up, and it's like kind of classic feeling, and I like it a lot.
Gotcha.
That's dope.
Yeah, might have to check that out.
Pretty cool. It's Joshua Williamson, so it's good.
All right, I got a good one for you. If you could pick one superhero from Marvel or DC to be real and actually exist in our reality, who would it be? But their villains exist as well.
Well, I was thinking Batman because he'd be saving the day, but ain't no way I want to walk around where Joker is in this world. Not even Joker, like Scarecrow, Bane, Riddler, those are just terrifying villains to be around. And then Superman brings the heavy hitters, like the World Destroyers.
Yeah,
so I don't want
exactly.
those either. But I'm gonna go Green Arrow. I think he'd be a cool dude. And his villains aren't that bad. Like he's got a couple archers from the League of Assassins. He's got Count Vertigo, which just makes you really dizzy. I don't think there's any that are too much to where it'll be like affecting my life. But still, Green Arrow would be pretty cool to see.
That's fair. Yeah, I'm surprised you go with a human though.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to bring
same.
any. I don't want to bring any like superhero.
Because then their
superheroes in the world.
villains are
Their
that,
villains
yeah.
are different. Actually, I might go. No, I'm not going to go Flash because
That's what I would do.
His rogues aren't bad, but then you have Reverse Flash, who will literally destroy your entire timeline.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden I'm a girl.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I'm a middle-aged woman.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to.
And I didn't know.
Time aspect. I'll take Green Arrow. He'll be cool to like be a fan of, and then like his villains aren't that bad. So
he's rich too. He is rich.
He's rich, and he gives a lot to the poor. Like
he does.
poor,
Yeah.
So.
Good pick. Good pick.
Great person.
It is a good pick. All right, Brandon. This question actually comes from Yuhu, so I'm gonna give him a shout out. It's a good question. All right. So imagine every character in both DC and Marvel comics have been depowered. Regular humans like Batman and Iron Man, etc., do not count in this question. All right. Pick one depowered character from Marvel or DC who you think could still sell an ongoing run well without powers.
Ongoing run, like their own solo run, like no team up run. Okay, depowered. Well, Superman kind of did it in New 52. They depowered him almost completely, and he was still selling, but that was Grant Morrison, so it's always going to sell. That's tough. I think Black Canary would sell just as well because yes, her scream is like a big part of her character, but also like just in general, her like relationship with Green Arrow, her combat, her like other stories, I think she would be pretty interesting to see. But besides her, that's really hard. Yeah, I'm looking around trying to think. I'd also go Deathstroke as well because technically he does have powers. So if you take those away, he's still like the mercenary who's going to be interesting to watch take down people.
Yeah.
So either Deathstroke or Black Canary, but I wouldn't pick any beings who like their primary thing is their powers. Like, I'd have to pick a character who is just so happens to have powers,
That's fair enough. Yeah.
So Deathstroke would probably be my final answer for that.
Good pick.
I've thought about that before with like mainly Marvel characters, and I think it would be so cool if we had like a Peter Parker run, but it's like his daily life, but like make it a little more like drama and stuff like that. Just like kind of like a maybe like a Scott Pilgrim type thing, but obviously like about a high schooler, just like, oh, life is crazy, blah, blah, blah,
I was thinking about the other day too. I was like, I want a Justice League comic that's like a sitcom, and it's just about their like daily life, not the superhero stuff, just about them interacting in the Watchtower and like the relationship drama and all
Dude,
that
that
stuff.
would
I
be
think
awesome.
it'd be
Like
so interesting to
like
read.
Justice League Unlimited. That's how
Yeah,
that show
exactly.
feels.
Yeah.
Throw
Yeah.
some more drama in there, like throw in some
Yeah.
characters that aren't already in the Justice League. Like definitely put Plastic Man in there, just to throw some more
Oh
like
yeah,
effect.
Yeah.
that would be
I think it'd be
awesome.
super interesting to see.
That would be sweet.
All right, moving on to Mac.
All right.
I'll start it out with a heavy hitter. Smash, Marry, Kill. Rogue, Emma Frost, or Storm.
Ooh.
Mary Rogue, obviously,
I assume.
There you go.
because that's just unlimited trips to Pound Town.
Oh my god!
I mean,
Smash.
Not like her touch will kill you or nothing.
No, I'm built different.
Okay.
Dude, I'll just wrap it.
fair.
Smash.
Come on.
Storm.
Yes.
Because that
My
would
guy.
that would be that could be crazy.
Yeah.
Bring out the whole ocean.
Oh my god! Like, wait, this is my last episode.
And then
Officially
and then
retiring.
kill. And then kill. Yeah, kill.
I'm glad you killed
I
Emma
think I would have
Frost.
done the
It's
same
annoying.
thing. Good pick. Okay. I got a good one for you. If you could build your own 6-person X-Men team using any mutant in Marvel, what's the roster?
Okay, let's go Xavier, obviously.
Nice.
Let's go. Let's go Wolverine. I need somebody on the field that can lead. Let's go Storm, because weather manipulation goes crazy hard. That's like one of the like most OP like diversion distraction. You can go crazy with that.
For sure.
Plus the
Let's
ocean.
go. Yeah. Let's go Darwin, because he is super
Nice.
undervalued and like he can like obviously not go through anything, but like he's crazy powerful too.
They did
Oh,
him
yeah.
so dirty in first class. I don't even wanna-
Unbelievably.
Let's go. Are we Wanda? Can we? 'Cause it's
Sure. I
back
said
and-
any
I was
She's
mutant
a
gonna-
in
mutant.
Marvel.
Yeah.
I
I was
said
gonna say it's
any
back and
mutant.
forth with her. Yeah, let's go. Okay, Wanda,
There you
just
go.
because she's
Powerhouse.
going crazy right now. And let's
One more.
go. I need a tank. Let's go with let's go Juggernaut.
Ooh, nice.
You could go
Brother.
Bonebreaker. He's literally a tank.
I was just looking at my Bonebreaker Build-A-Figure.
There
Yeah,
you
I
go.
was like, bro's. I just looked at him too. I was like, bro's literally a tank.
Yeah.
No Nightcrawler love though.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
Iceman, no
I
Nightcrawler,
know.
no Gambit.
Good team though.
I
Solid.
won't Gambit, but it's just I don't know.
Also, Rogue was snubbed.
Magneto
like
was
Rogue-
snubbed.
Who?
Yeah, you
Magneto.
married Rogue, so he was
I can't.
pissed.
Dude,
He
my
can't be on the
my
team.
wife can't be out there putting her life in danger.
Exactly. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, but Storm, your booty call can.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's different, bro. It's different. Yeah.
All right, Mac. Batman and Damian Wayne captured you. Choose two Bat family members to take them down and rescue you.
Batgirl. She'll just sleep with Batman and distract him. And
Not the killing joke. Not the killing joke.
and let's go with what's the dog's name?
Ace.
Ace. And let's go
Hey.
with Ace and he'll
Ace and
distract
Batman.
Not a bad pick, honestly.
Yeah, I mean,
Because like you could have Ace be doing some like he's going to steal the keys or something, and like Batman's not gonna be thinking his dog is like scheming against him. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
pick. I like it.
that's pretty good. All right, this week let's put a little spin on who am I and do where am I. Better yet. I can't. I have to get up.
Start over. Okay,
right.
well, I was
Better yet.
a little peek. You
Wait.
duck down and then you like peek.
Did I peek? I didn't mean to peek. I'm just gonna go out of frame like this. Oh, I can't. I'm stuck in the
Okay.
frame. All right. Sorry. This week let's do Who Am I, but let's put a little spin on it and do Where Am I? Better yet. Let's do Where's Waldo instead.
Let's go.
Oh.
Whoa, how'd you do that so fast?
Let's go. Oh my
All right.
Oh,
You
that.
each have 6 questions to try to figure out where Waldo set up camp. All right, it can be any place in comics.
All right, let's do this. You got your place?
Yeah.
Okay. Is your location in DC?
Yeah.
All right.
Mm, does your location have a local newspaper?
It does not.
This location in the city.
It is not.
Do humans live in your location? Primarily humans.
No.
I got 2 ideas.
Is your location um is your location all women?
No.
That was one of my ideas. Okay.
Yeah.
Does your location still exist?
Yes.
Okay.
Is your location on planet Earth?
No.
Prime Earth. Okay. Well, that just took it for a spin.
Is your location in the DC multiverse?
Like, does it exist in the multiverse?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Does your location support life?
Yes.
It's currently around.
What do we mean by support life?
Are there living things that live on it?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I have an
It's
idea.
currently around.
I got no.
Dude. Is your location a planet?
Yes.
Is your location in the Milky Way galaxy?
No.
Dude.
I think I know what it is.
Does your Has Superman ever been to your location?
Yes.
Dude. Does your location... So it's a planet. Are there beings from that planet on Earth?
Not usually, no. Sometimes, but not like
Okay.
regularly.
This one's tough.
Does your planet only have one species?
No.
I have no idea right now. A planet.
Is there a hero from this planet?
Yes.
Oh God. All right, these are the last questions. Do either of you guys have an idea?
Not a clue.
No. No idea.
A planet.
Waldo is well hidden.
He is. And it's a planet that's still around.
It's not the
It
Milky
is.
Way galaxy.
Yeah, like what on earth? Is your planet, or does the hero from your planet, have they been in the Justice League? Any form of the Justice League?
They've teamed up with the Justice League, but I don't think they've ever been an official member of the Justice League.
Okay.
I don't think so. That I might be missing on that, but they have definitely helped the Justice League a lot of times.
I got no clue.
Mm, is your planet home of the new gods?
Yes.
Oh, dude, fire. Dude, fire.
What's it called, bro?
Well, there's two technically.
Yeah,
So it's
I
either one or
know,
the
but
other.
I know.
Give me. I don't know what you're talking about, but I still have a question. So give me a question to ask.
Um,
Don't work together. You can work together for the answer, but you can't work together for the questions. Let Mac
You- I mean,
let Mac ask the question. Let
you
Mac
heard
ask
new
the
gods. You heard him.
question.
Low self-esteem. Um, uh, uh, yeah, I have no clue what we're talking about, so I'm gonna just pull something out of my butt. Is
Oh, this is convenient.
is was your planet mentioned before this other planet was mentioned?
Before what other planet?
I thought there was two.
There's-
Neither planet's been mentioned.
Oh wait, what?
Just ask something random. I think me and
Yeah,
Stu
just-
will get it.
Do you prefer? Are you a tits man or an ass man?
Yes or no question.
Oh. You like?
Yes. The answer is yes.
Yes. Okay. Good question. Okay, Stu, you guess the one, and then I think I know the other. Or I guess I'll guess one, and then you guess the other one that I know you know. Is it New Genesis?
It is not New Genesis.
Is it Apocalypse?
Waldo is on Apocalypse.
No. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah, Waldo's on Apocalypse.
No, dude, see what I said? I was like, oh, this is convenient because look what was sitting next to me.
Mr. Miracle. Yeah, I was like,
like,
has Mr. Miracle been on the Justice League before?
because I was just like, oh, I was like, it's
I
either
don't
New
think
Genesis
so.
or I was like, it's either Apocalypse or I was like, wait, what's the other one? I was
I
like,
want to say he was on Justice League International, but I'm not positive.
I think no, the way you answer, I think is right. Like, kind of, no, like
yeah,
not.
kind of, but not like an official member. Exactly.
Dude, that was fire. That was fun.
That was fun. Yeah.
We'll have to do that more often for sure. But all right, now that we're done with that, we're gonna jump into top 5 comic book movies of all time. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to try to come up with a definitive Hall of Nerds top 5 comic book movies of all time. So we're going to try to agree. So with that being said, do we think Dark Knight is a definitive number one or no?
No,
Not number one, not yet.
Morbius.
Okay,
not the
well,
more.
Morbius is number one, but we don't have to put it on here because it's like
Yeah.
obvious. Everyone knows that.
Not-
Obviously.
I would put the Dark Knight at
3.
2 for now. I'd put it
Okay,
at
well,
2.
so what's in contention for number one?
Logan,
Infinity War,
Logan.
I think is
Yeah,
Infinity War.
Infinity War.
Infinity War's up there, Dark Knight, Logan, both Spider-Verses.
The
I think those are
Watchmen.
kind of the. I don't know
Yeah,
about
Wa-
one. I don't know about one. I don't even know about top five, to be real.
Yeah,
Watchmen is great.
Watchmen.
Don't
It's
get me
so
wrong.
split,
Watchmen
though.
is
Like,
great. Yeah, but
half of people love it, half of people hate it. So you really can't like put it as definitive top 5. You know,
okay.
everyone
So,
loves Infinity War. Everyone loves Into the Spider-Verse. You know,
dude, I think Dark Knight is number one. Y'all really don't? I'm alone there.
I think Infinity War is above Dark Knight. To be honest, I think Dark Knight's lower than 2. I think it's like 4, 3 or 4. I think the Batman's better.
Spider-Man No Way Home's got to be on there. As much as like I'm not the biggest
Agreed.
fan, dude.
Also, I mean,
it's an amazing movie.
I put Endgame over it. Just if we're going like
I
over
don't think so.
No Way Home, yeah, I think No Way Home's
Nah.
great.
Because I'd say, well,
in
so what's our number one? We got to get our number one out the way.
Infinity War.
I wouldn't be. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
I would say The Dark Knight, Logan, Infinity War. That would be my top 3.
In
Wait,
that
but what
order?
about I think the Batman is better than the Dark Knight.
Dude, no.
Because the Dark Knight had a better villain. Like, the Batman was a better movie. It was the most accurate representation of Batman that we've gotten to date.
That's
Just
fair,
you
but
can't be clouded by Heath Ledger's performance. It is
why
the
not?
greatest
He's
villain
in the
performance
movie.
of all time.
Yeah,
He's in the movie.
movie.
Why can't I be
Yeah,
clouded
but
by that?
That's
He's
the
in the
only,
movie and it's
That's
fantastic.
like the main part of the movie that everyone likes. Like when it comes to Christian Bale's Batman,
everything about it is amazing though. The
Christian
whole
Bale's
movie
Batman was amazing.
in that movie, yes,
In that movie,
he's
yes.
fantastic.
Mid.
No, dude, that's
Mid.
crazy. I think number one has got to be Dark Knight. If it's not Dark Knight, it's Infinity War, I think.
I gotta go Infinity War.
I was thinking Infinity War number 1, Dark Knight number 2.
I wouldn't put Logan at 3 though. I'd put Logan maybe 4 or 5.
Logan's so okay, so are we doing Infinity War as one?
Dark Knight is 2. Yeah.
Dark Knight is 2.
I feel like those are pretty like switchable, you know?
No Way Home at 3?
Oh no, Into the Spider-Verse
Not over
No Way
Logan.
Home.
Dude, Logan is.
No, I agree. Logan is definitely amazing, but it's hard. I'm struggling to put it in the top 5 just based off of.
I wouldn't say both Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse are in the top 5.
Really? I feel like it should be definitive because like almost everyone's seen those movies, whereas not everyone's seen Logan. You know, I just watched Logan for the first time like a month ago, and I'm a huge combo fan, which is crazy. Yeah,
I mean, a vast majority of people have seen Logan. Like
Yeah, no, a lot of, and
ago.
most people have Logan like up.
at the top.
there.
Hey, I mean, I loved it. It was a really good.
So we got Infinity War.
What about Deadpool and Deadpool 2?
Oh,
1 and 2, 1 and 2, right there.
Nah, I don't.
I love it so
Deadpool
much,
2 is
but I don't
not
know if
top
I'd
5.
put him-
Deadpool
I don't
1
know.
might be.
I would say number 1 would be in my top 5, but I don't know if I'd put both of them in my top 5.
I think Spider-Man 2 has to be in there.
Wait, this is okay. So we're including animated, like
Yeah, just comic book movies.
Yeah, well, think about it. Deadpool 1 and 2 are my personal top 2 favorite comic book movies of all time, but I don't think they're a definitive top 5. If that makes
dude,
sense.
I would
don't think they're-
argue. I mean, nobody's probably going to agree here, but I would argue that Batman: Mask of the Phantasm is in a top 5. I think it is.
I think it's amazing, and but I actually just rewatched that on Batman Day, and it's definitely really good and still amazing. One of the best animated DC projects, one of the best animated comic book projects ever. Period. But it's not as good as I remembered it being. I will say.
I don't think it lives up to like Into the Spider-Verse. Like I think Into the Spider-Verse is just like probably one of the best animated movies of all time.
Hold on, I gotta fix this before it falls on me.
I mean, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Chat, clip that. Chat, clip. No, but
Can we get a zoom and post edit?
seriously, no.
Computer enhanced.
I think Spider-Man 2 has to be in there.
Yeah, I
Spider-Man 2.
agree.
Doc Ock.
Dude, I don't think Infinity War is number one.
I think it's
I
Dark
just
Knight.
don't.
I think it's Dark
I
Knight.
think it's Dark Knight too, and then it could be Infinity War. I just don't think. I don't know. I feel like the
there's
Dark Knight
multiple
was.
things. Comic
See,
book
but for me,
movie.
I think
So like as a movie, it's like the best. Like when we're talking just like when you look at it as a movie and you're not even looking at it as a comic book movie necessarily, because it is comic book movie. So as a
Yeah.
film, it's definitely the best.
Yeah,
Like,
but as a
definitely.
comic book movie,
And
it's
that
just
too.
not number one. I don't think so. I think The Dark Knight Rises is just as
Dude,
good.
no, that's just it.
It's just as
You're,
good.
you're alone
Yeah.
on that one,
It's
bro.
not.
No. I'm saying
And Bane as a villain is almost as good as Heath Ledger's Joker. I'm not gonna say better because his Joker is probably the best villain performance of all time. But I think Bane is right there.
Nah.
I'll say it.
asthma Bane, asthma Bane.
Oh, you think the darkness is your ally, bro? Come on.
No,
You
I
merely
mean,
adopted the dark.
I
I
think
was born in it, molded
Dark
by
Knight-
it. Yeah, that's
Dark
hard.
Knight, Infinity War are 1 and 2. I think Dark Knight is 1.
Okay, well, let's get away from 1 and 2 since we know those are up there. 3, 4, and 5 is where we're struggling.
3 is
Spider-Man
into the
2.
Spider-Verse.
I agree that
Into-
Spider-Verse should be on there.
Into or across?
Into
Into
better movie. Across
Yeah.
us a better
I
animation.
disagree, but I like not. I'm not to like to the point where I'll
Well,
argue it though. Like
I-
they're
Into the
both
Spider-Verse
10s.
revolutionized.
They're both 10s for me. Like I won't
Miles'
argue.
story better. in
That's
the
totally
first
fair.
one.
That's
the
totally
only
fair.
But Into also revolutionized animation. Like, yes, the second one's animation is
Definitely.
better, but the first one revolutionized that type of animation
Exactly,
for the second one to
yes.
succeed.
Into
So-
at 3
Yeah, Logan
think
at
so.
for
4.
now, at least for now.
No,
Can we get
I would put Spider-Man 2 at
2,
4 and
and
then
then
Logan at
Logan.
5.
I'm good with
That
that.
would be my top 5.
yeah.
No Tasm too?
Absolutely
Hell no.
not. Dark Knight 1.
I'm
Infinity
trying to
War
think
2.
if there's like anything we
Realistically,
could- dude,
I-
Captain America: The Winter Soldier is so good.
Oh,
bro.
I would
think it's
be-
top 5.
Ah,
I don't know
like,
what
as
I
far
would
as my
take out to
personal
put
the
it there.
favorites
Batman.
and stuff
I
like
think
that.
the Batman should be up there. We're talking about a movie that, like,
it's up there, but not top 5, dude.
I would put it over Logan, personally. I
No.
just think the Batman.
No, Logan was like the saddest movie I think I've seen superhero wise in a theater. That shit was sadder than Endgame, sadder than Infinity War. Like that movie.
Endgame was
Dude.
sad. I'm not
You
Endgame.
ain't wrong.
Logan was sad,
Dude.
but not that sad.
If you watch the old Wolverine movies, when I forget her name, but she explains his death to him and says, "I see your future. I see you holding your heart in your hand," and he's holding his daughter's hand when he dies. Like this shit was over 13 years ago. Dude,
Mhm.
I think it's.
No,
up
I'm
there.
with you. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I am. I think, yeah. I mean, I think Dark
as long as
Knight
we
1,
agree that the
Infinity War
Batman
2.
is at number 6, then I will be okay with Logan at 5.
I'm
I would
not
put
gonna-
it at 6 or 7.
Okay.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
go
I put
any
it.
lower
It's
than
in the.
those two.
It's in the 8 to 6 range, in my opinion. But I think we got 5. It's just about order now. I think it's Batman or Dark Knight 1.
What do you think, Mac?
I think it's Infinity War because of the effect that it had on the comic book community. I'm not saying it was a revival, but I'm just saying like
We're talking about the accumulation of almost like 15 years. Like,
yeah.
Here's my only argument. The
You only
Joker
have one argument.
today, this is like my main argument. The Joker today, to most people, is Heath Ledger. You know, even after Joaquin Phoenix's own Joker movie, people still prefer Heath Ledger. Like it will probably go down as the greatest person to portray the Joker.
Here,
I think we're getting caught up on movie versus comic book movie. I think Dark Knight's a great movie, but a comic book movie, I think Infinity War is better.
not here.
Like as a
Check
comic
this
book
out.
movie, because
Check
like
this out.
We got
Infinity War needed 15 years. If you don't watch the 15 years prior, Infinity War won't be as good. Just period.
Facts.
Where
but the
you
Dark
don't
Knight
need
is
to watch
Batman.
Batman.
It's
You don't even
always
need to
going to be
watch
good.
Batman Begins. You know what I mean? You don't have to know
That's
anything about Batman.
very,
You watch
very
Dark
true.
Knight, you watch
So
Dark
you
Knight
don't
and it's
think Infinity
peak.
War is good on its own? Like you don't think
Sure.
Here's the
someone
thing
who's
that
never
I
seen another
get.
Marvel
No,
movie
I
can
get
pick
your
up
argument.
Infinity War and like it?
Sure, but I
No,
think it takes
no,
it down more than it takes
I
down
do
Dark Knight
not think.
100%.
If you've never watched the MCU
It
and
would
your
not hit the
first movie
same.
is Infinity War, you're gonna be so confused, bro.
Here's the
It
That
thing.
would
might
that
be cool. It might be cool, but it won't hit the same. It definitely
Here's the
won't
thing.
hit the same.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But do you know how many people went to the theaters and saw Infinity War without seeing a single Marvel movie though? That was a lot. That was a
Yeah,
lot of
that's
people.
fair.
That was a lot of people's first Marvel movie.
That's fair,
Like
but I mean, you could make the same argument about Dark Knight.
I
yeah,
can't.
that's
Everybody
probably a lot
saw
of
that.
people's
I
first
can't.
Batman movie.
Yeah.
Okay, so I look at it like I'm still looking at it as a comic book movie. I think Heath Ledger was the best Joker, but I don't think he was the most comic book accurate representation of the Joker. Whereas Josh Brolin's Thanos is just straight from the comics Thanos. You know, as a comic book movie, I think Infinity War adapted the Infinity Gauntlet better than the Dark Knight adapted any Batman comic.
I don't know. Have you like?
I think
I'm gonna have to simply disagree with that because the Infinity
Christopher
Gauntlet,
Nolan,
the Infinity
Christopher
Gauntlet
Nolan was
way
a big
different
like
comic,
are
bro.
almost nothing. They're almost nothing the same
like
besides Thanos being a big douchebag.
yeah.
But what comic did Christopher Nolan's adapt?
But
Because
it's not
you can't
that's not
say like
what it's about though. It's just like
it's a comic book movie. It's
yeah,
like you
for
guys are
sure,
judging
but
based off of a movie, like how good of a movie it is. But we
because
gotta
they
look
are
at it as a
movies,
comic
not
book
comic
movie.
books. They're movies based off comic books. So like we're not arguing what are the best
All I'm
comics and
gonna
stuff.
say is me and Nate are only arguing for one character. You guys are arguing for a team of characters for your movie.
Exactly. The Joker is the only thing making the movie
No,
better.
I mean, I gotta disagree with that because I really liked. I can't never think of his name, but the dude that played Harvey Dent and
Dude,
Two-Face
yeah,
killed it.
He
amazing.
was
The
great as
CGI
well.
might
Yeah.
have not been the
I think
best, but dude, he killed that.
Everything
I
of dude,
agree. I
just
think the
everything about that
supporting
movie.
cast of the entire Nolan verse was better than Batman. Like all of the supporting cast killed it, minus what's her name? The girl that he likes, Rachel.
Mhm.
Yeah, Rachel. I didn't really like her that much, but the
Yeah.
whole supporting
I like
cast.
the one in Batman Begins better.
Yeah,
100%.
I think Talia was done pretty bad as well. But
Yes,
besides
100%.
that, the supporting cast was great. I just think a lot of people think Christian Bale was the greatest Batman because at the time it was really the only Batman our generation had seen since what?
I don't agree that
You know,
he's the greatest Batman,
Clooney?
but he does have the greatest Batman live action movie.
100%.
It's just I don't know. He was such a great Bruce Wayne, and he's just such a mid Batman. It takes away from how good the movie is.
I
will
wouldn't
agree,
say
though,
he's
that the
mid. I would
interrogation
say
scene is
he's
probably
more
one of the
realistic.
best.
Like
I
he's
do
more
think the
realistic
interrogation
than
scene is
mid.
probably one of the best Batman scenes that we've gotten in live action.
Yeah.
But
Dude,
that
no,
was
I
mostly
think
because of the Joker.
it's not even no, dude. Everything start to finish about the Dark Knight is flawless.
Dude, the opening
yeah.
scene alone is better than
Everything
the
about
opening
it.
scene of Infinity
Everything
War.
about it.
I have to admit that. Like
Yes,
even though I
100%,
love
dude.
Infinity War's opening scene, dude, that music in the Dark Knight when they're doing the heist, bro, I
Everything
was so
about it, dude.
intrigued, dude.
Y'all gotta listen. You're talking to the person who loves Batman more than anything, and I'm arguing against Batman. That has to say
Which
something.
is crazy. Which
yeah,
is
exactly.
crazy.
Y'all have to like. It's not that I don't like the movie, but like, I don't know. We can always
I
just
got
agree
Batman
that
number one.
it's interchangeable. But we definitely got our 5 through 3. Logan, Into the Spider-Verse, or no, Logan,
No.
Spider-Man 2, Into the Spider-Verse, Dark Knight, and Infinity War.
Infinity War, Dark Knight.
Last two.
Dark Knight is
Dark
number
Knight.
one.
That's why I said Dark Knight and then Infinity War.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Infinity
so
War
there it is.
and Dark Knight.
Dark Knight / Infinity War tied for first and second. Third, Into the Spider-Verse, and then we got Spider-Man 2, and then we got Logan. Let us know what y'all think of our top 5, and what did we forget about? What's in your top 5?
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Absolutely not.
The best of the trilogy.
I'm not gonna lie, I could have probably argued for the third one to be in
As I
the
was
top
gonna say
five.
the third one. I was gonna say
It's
The
a
top
really good
five?
movie, but here's the thing: you gotta like watch the other two to come in. It's just similar to like my Avengers reasoning not being number one. Like you
Mhm.
gotta
You have to
watch,
watch
and
1
you're
and 2,
yeah, like
and then you,
You
have
can't
to
put it
watch
over the
Infinity
Batman.
War
I think
and Endgame.
dude, the Batman you can just or the Dark Knight you can watch and just like understand. I don't know. That's just
100%.
my
Yeah.
viewpoint.
Fair, fair.
But we can move on from that.
All right, guys, y'all know what time it is. It's time for that King of that Hill shit. So let's get into this. We're gonna get one superpower, one weakness decided by us and you guys. We're throwing it all in the pot. We're pulling it out, and let's get into it. I don't need to explain any further.
Let's
All right.
do it.
We have our heroes or powers. We have our weaknesses. And someone in the comments suggested that we name our character after we get them. So I think that'll be a fun little
Oh,
thing. to
Okay.
add to
hell
it.
yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. I'm just gonna go from left to right. Nate, you're on my left. So your power first is going to be the more sugar you consume, the faster and stronger you get.
Okay, I like it.
So I hope you brought
I
your
like it.
Skittles.
Of course I did.
But your weakness is
Every flavor.
you have paper thin bones. Paper thin.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's-
Uh,
I hope you don't plan on playing football. Mac. You have animal shapeshifting.
Okay.
Shapeshifting to any animal. But you gain 100 pounds in body fat every time you use your powers. Yeah.
So would my animal be like 100 plus pounds, or would my body be 100?
Yeah, both, I think. Yeah. Go from biggest animal to biggest loser. That's Steve. 2, your ability is you can turn into a balloon.
What?
Your weakness is
Needles.
you lose 1/4 of your height every time you use your power. Not much to lose anyway, but we're just gonna move on. My power. Anything I draw comes to life. I have to be wasted to use my powers.
oh man.
Oh God. Okay.
So y'all are fighting a bunch of squiggly lines, it seems.
Yeah. So what do we?
Doodlebot.
What are all our powers and stuff again? So I got
All right.
I could-
Nate, you
sugar.
consume sugar,
Yeah, more sugar.
but paper thin
Powerful.
bones.
Okay. Mac can turn into any animal,
but I gain 100
Yep.
pounds every time I use my power.
and Stu's a balloon, but gets shorter every time he uses his powers.
And then I can draw things to life, but like I'm heavily intoxicated.
Oh, I already know my name.
What's your name?
I'm Feast Boy.
Feast Boy. That's fire.
That's so good.
That's fire. That's
My name is
fire.
gonna be Drunk Pictionary.
There you go. I was thinking probably just like the Candy Man.
There you
That's what's
go.
up.
You got a name, Stu? Small
Short and
balloon.
high. Short and high.
Short and high. I like it. All right. Well, I'm gonna start off and say I feel like would my bones not get stronger with all the with more sugar I consume,
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That's what I thought at first. I think your bones would get stronger.
or thicker?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
So
or
you'd
like
be on
whether
the-
no, they wouldn't get thicker. They'd be thin, but they would get super strong, like
Strong.
with more and more. I'd
The
just be
muscle
like
would
a little.
form around the bones. Yeah, I think you're right. But
Yeah.
the thing is, you would fall over immediately, and then you would have to like eat. And while you're over, because you can't hold your own weight, so while you're trying to shovel Skittles in your mouth, we're just like kicking you like a lot. Like
That's fair. No, but here's my thing.
that's fair.
I'm pulling up with unbelievable amounts of sugar, like how whoever had to stay hydrated. Now one episode, I got the backpack on too, but it's straight Mountain Dew in there. It's
That's
Mountain
fair.
Dew.
I think, but Mac only has to turn into an animal one time. And
Yeah,
I know,
and he
okay.
crushes
But-
all
yeah,
of
I
us.
know. I
Yeah.
turn
No,
into a
but
whale.
I could.
I turn into a whale, then I turn into I go humpback whale, sperm whale, humpback whale, sperm whale, and each time I'm getting 100 pounds, and I just like boom.
That's
and y'all
very
start getting
true.
Dead.
But
But
in your
I
body,
can
you're also
reach-
gaining 100 pounds. Three
But it's
I think
changes and
it's
you're morbidly obese.
That's but I
exactly.
don't turn
Mac.
back into a human, though. I just go from animal to animal.
That is fair. But then right when you turn back into a human, you're just dead.
And here, check this out though, because if I get stronger and faster with the more sugar I consume, eventually I can reach strengths and speeds that are stronger than any animal.
That's true. But you got to think you have to consume that sugar before Max steps on you with an elephant. Like,
Definitely no, but
wait,
I mean, I'm saying I'm pulling up with, like I said, all the candy, my Mountain Dew on the back, but I also got them insulin shots,
but what are y'all going to do against my squiggly lines come to life?
and I'm just pulling up 4 insulin shots, just right into the ass.
My
Boom.
catchphrase is going to
I'm
be I can
off
neither
it right
draw
now.
nor walk.
I'm
in a
just
straight line.
I'm just like not gonna use my power, run up to Nate, take his sugar, and just start running and watch his paperless body chase after it.
No, but I'm
And then
saying
you
I
can get
already
away with
I
turning
got the
into a balloon.
backpack, so as we're walking up for the battlefield, I'm just sipping. I'm just
I'm just
sipping.
gonna tackle you before you gain full strength.
downside
and
of
I'll
your
just
power
spit
No, because
suit
I'm
take
gonna
his
is
back.
I'll start with my base strength though. I'm not gonna just because I'm thin bones. You know what
Yeah,
I
But,
mean?
you
like,
still got paper thin bones.
the balloon that
sure.
Stu turns into, does it have helium in it or air? Because like it determines whether he floats or just drops to the ground.
I would
'Cause
go
if it's a
to
helium
assume
balloon-
he doesn't, it's neither, and you have to fill it up. Because you
Bro
just said
says
he
a
turns
flaccid balloon.
into a balloon.
Yeah, that is true.
He's just
Or
a
maybe
rubber
his
balloon on
body
the
just
floor.
turns into balloon material and he's just a balloon man, like the one from SpongeBob.
This is very
Oh
true.
yeah.
Oh no, that was a bubble man. Yeah,
Bubble
bubble
man.
man. Bubble,
Here's
bubble.
how I view it. If I
Are we
don't
sure that
use
was
my
was that
power,
supposed to be a weakness,
I'm
or-
gonna punch drunk Brandon. He's out
I drew a
easily.
wall kind of to block it.
No, you didn't.
I drew a
It's
circle.
like 2 feet tall, and I just step over it.
Yeah, exactly.
Nate would be hard if I don't get the sugar away. If I get the sugar away, it's wraps. He's done.
No, but you gotta think I have so many different ways of sugar. Like you could maybe take my like candy, but like I have cargo pants on, bro. 80 pockets. 80 pockets. You gotta come up, open all these pockets. Now, while
think
that's
about it.
happened, because I'm saying, sure, I got the backpack, but I don't have to pick it up. It's connected to a mask.
You can't pick it up though. Your bones are
Exactly.
paper
That's
thin.
what I'm saying. The straw is connected to a mask where it's just full, and I can just
But
at any
you
moment.
fall over and your neck breaks. Like you don't have any bone like density. Like you fall over and like you're just broken before you can even get enough sips.
Yeah,
to get
you're like
strong.
Well, then
Mr.
that's fair.
Glass.
If I break, so I fall over, break some bones and stuff, I'm not dead on fall.
If you break your neck, I mean, look at Nightwing.
Yeah, but you're acting like
Injustice.
I just like can't even control my body. Just because I have paper thin bones doesn't mean I don't have like muscles and tendons and everything to control my body. So even if I fall instantly, I can at least control myself to the point where I don't
This is what
snap my
happens
neck
when you
in
put
half.
weight on paper.
What weight is going to be put on me? But yeah,
Your
I'm not
your body
paper.
weight.
I'm not
your,
only bones. I
No, but
have
you ha-
other parts of
exactly.
my body. So like my
Exactly.
muscles.
Your muscles, your fat, your organs all weigh you down, therefore breaking your bones. If you were only bones, you'd be okay. But it's the fact that you're not only bones that'll weigh your body
Well, then
down,
with that-
causing
so-
your bones to
So
cripple.
with that
Like,
with that logic, I'm dead when I'm born.
Yep.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but that's just
But
not the case
yeah,
because my
hold on,
body,
hold on.
that's just how my body is.
We're
And
just
so,
assuming you get spawned into the
but you
battle.
yeah,
Just
but
right
the
there.
second, no, and you never said my bones are weak. They're just thin. It
Yeah,
never
they're
says
just
they're
paper
weak. They're
thin.
just thin.
Just paper thin.
That
But
is
they're
true.
gonna
They're
be-
probably
but
they're
but
probably the
they're gonna
same
be weak if
density.
they're
They're just
paper
thin.
thin, though.
Yeah, there's no
That's fair,
density
but
in them.
I'm saying
So
the
it just-
more, but the second I consume any amounts of sugar, already stronger bones because it's just stronger. So my bones are stronger, I'm stronger, and then more. It's like I said, I'm pulling up. It's connected to my
True.
damn mouth. I don't even have to do anything. I'm just drinking whenever I need.
I just think Mac runs you over as a rhino before you even have time. I don't think any of us can compete with him just turning into an animal immediately and stepping on us.
Beast boy.
No, yeah, I agree.
And he doesn't
I
even
didn't-
have to change back. Like,
I
he doesn't have
mean,
to
I
change back. He
also
can
have
just
a cool
stay.
name. I also have a cool name. So like
Feast Boy versus the Candy Man is going down. And all
Yeah.
I'm saying is I pulled up with insulin shots. We got the automatic bev dispenser.
This is like when you
You're
said Mac
dead,
pulls
you're
up in an
dead.
airplane.
Pepper.
You don't pull up with insulin.
Yeah, that's my
shots.
suit.
Yeah, like-
that's my
no.
that's my suit. That's like gonna be
All
part
right,
of my suit.
with this logic, I'm pulling up with 2 pistols strapped to my legs, a katana on my back, and it's all just a part of my suit.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just not
fine.
gonna use my power the
But
whole
then as soon as you
time.
turn into a balloon, you
Yeah, but then
pop.
you're
It's
still
like
just like a
Thomas just go
human.
pop.
So then
It doesn't.
once I have
Yeah.
any
Batman's
sort of
human.
sugar, I'm already just like a tank, and I could just if you're a regular human, I'll body you because
I
I'll be
wouldn't
because
say
it's
that.
strength and
I
speed.
think
Then
all Mac
I
has
get
to do
stronger
is
and
run,
faster.
jump at you, and then turn into a humpback whale, and just you're done.
Yeah, just boom right
But
on.
at
Yeah.
that point, I'll have the speed to get out of the way.
Dude, you can't consume sugar that fast.
You
There's
can't. You
just-
can't
that's
just
Yes,
eat
you
one
can.
Skittle. You can't. You can't
One
eat one
Skittle doesn't
Skittle.
make you
Yeah,
Superman.
you're not
Like you
like
have
one
to
No, of
Skittle and then,
course.
oh,
I know, but
Shazam.
if I'm just sitting there chugging, every drink is just stronger,
But we're all
stronger,
coming at you
stronger,
at
stronger.
once.
Yeah.
You can't
Well,
chug
Mac
and
is.
fight all
We're.
three of
I'm.
us.
I'm.
Yeah, it's like
I'm
y'all teamed up.
wobbling at you.
Yeah, it's like
but
Brandon's not coming at anyone.
yeah.
Brandon's like
I'm trying to, but I'm swerving left and right trying to.
Brandon's
Get
like,
there.
yeah, drawing stuff, making it, just like putting it in the complete opposite direction and everything like that.
Trying to
Thinking
draw a
he got
circle and it's
someone
like
or
a
something.
square.
Nah, I got Feast Boy.
Yeah, I'm giving it to Feast Boy.
I can't. Y'all in the comics bag me up. You know I'm
No.
because if you've
No,
seen
no.
My Hero Academia, you know.
What's
This
y'all's
power
catchphrase?
OP. You want
The
some
beast.
candy, kids?
Yeah, so I think his weakness is now the fact that he's in prison.
Oh, but Nate, the fight's going on within 100 feet of a school. You can't be there. Sorry.
No,
Bro, the next week is just
disqualified.
gonna be
I'm
you're not
disqualified. No,
you're super strong, but you're also like a registered sex
that
offender.
means by default I get a van. By default, I have a white van that I could run y'all over with. No, I'm kidding.
With you, bro, when you try to push on the pedal, it breaks your ankles. Like
No,
I'm just
I don't
gonna
know.
shoot your
No.
tires out with my two pistols on my hips.
yeah.
Cars
I
with
would
no
draw
tires still move.
I would draw a bunch of lines that your van would run into, therefore
I
blow
don't
up.
care
just
about the
realized that-
condition of the van.
I just realized this. I was thinking earlier. I was like, I'll turn into like a bee and sting Stu's balloon. But what are you gonna do as a 100-pound bee with 100 pounds of body fat? Like,
Dude, 100 pounds. You wouldn't even be able to fly.
according to all known laws of aviation.
Well, that's
Exactly.
why what I would do is I would jump really high as a human, then turn into something really heavy and just land on them.
I mean, yeah, if you just jumped really high, I mean, you could just climb up a mountain and then just like jump and then, yeah, just turn into a whale and you like cause an earthquake. It's like God when you land. But all right, yeah, so there's our powers and weaknesses and stuff. Let us know who y'all think is winning and give us some more powers and weaknesses to use in next time. But now, tier list time.
Oh yeah.
All right, so let's do a tier list now. This week, we're going to be doing best MCU movies tier list, or I guess just, yeah, all 32 MCU movies. We're going to put them in the tier list, get some conversations going, see what happens. All right. So looks like first up we got Ant-Man and the Wasp.
I'd say C.
See,
C,
I agree.
yeah, C.
I
Very
agree with
mid
that. I
mid
agree
Marvel
with
movie.
that. Ant-Man 1, I'd say B.
I was gonna say B. Yeah.
I personally love it. I would put it at A.
I'd
but
say A.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
just
agree
say
with
I'd
you,
maybe even
Brandon.
put it at A. Actually, I'm
Yeah,
down with
like-
that. We'll put like at the
I
end
like
of A at
Ant-Man.
least, towards
I
the
think
end
Yeah,
of A.
the whole
I agree.
heist thing they were going for
Oh yeah.
was amazing.
Yeah,
All right, what do we got here? Age
Age
of
of Ultron.
Ultron.
B.
overhated. I'm
I
going
agree.
A.
I was
I'm
gonna
going
say
B.
A.
Well, I like it more than the first Avenger, so I can go A as well.
Just for now, I mean, A or B. It's okay with me.
I'm
I'd put it
I
below
think-
Ant-Man.
Yeah, so because let's throw that B for
Yeah.
now and see where it plays out. End game.
S.
A.
A. I
A.
think A. I think very top of A. Maybe very end of S. We-
Yeah,
We'll
Okay.
see. We'll see.
it could have. Yeah,
Infinity War. There we go. We don't need to discuss.
Yeah,
S.
we don't.
Yeah.
Black
S
Panther.
tier.
I think above
that-
Ant-Man or below Ant-Man.
A.
Like right.
It's an A. Yeah, I agree.
Below Ant-Man.
Yeah.
The first one?
No.
No,
Like the
yeah,
first
below the
Black
first
Panther?
Ant-Man. In an
This,
A.
but
oh,
the
the
first
first Black
Black
Panther? No,
Panther.
dude. I mean, if I'm being real, that's got to be that's definitely above Ant-Man.
Yeah.
The first Black Panther? Dude, the first Black Panther.
I think it's
peak.
I
above
love the first Black
Endgame,
Panther. I think
too.
it's an A.
I was gonna say I
just-
might put it above Endgame. We'll have
Yeah.
to see. Dude,
I agree.
we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Civil War. S or
A.
top of A.
S. S.
S.
Or top of A. Like bottom S, top A.
Dude, one
If-
guy with no powers broke the Avengers.
Yeah,
It's an
no,
S
it's amazing.
tier film.
I think it's probably S, but let's just see what else we end up having up there.
Yeah.
What is this?
First Avenger.
First Avenger.
High B.
B or
Yeah.
C?
I put low B.
I put it
I like
under.
it.
It's under Ultron, I'd say, yeah.
Next one's S. Gotta be.
Oh yeah,
A.
Winter Soldier.
A.
Wow,
it's
bro.
not better than Civil War. It's not better than Endgame. I could argue above Black Panther, but I could
It's the
not.
best solo film in
Dude,
the MCU.
yeah. And like how we were talking about earlier, like when you separate comic book and movie, like and you just look at it as a movie, it's by far the best
Yeah.
MCU movie.
Okay.
I think it's gotta be S. I mean, yeah, we can see what ends up being around there, but Captain Marvel, I think we go ahead and just
I don't like Captain Marvel
I
that much.
like-
But I don't think we can say it's an F tier. I think
I'd
E
say
would be
Dude,
more.
it's really boring, bro.
It
Like,
is,
I've
it
tried
is.
to watch it multiple times.
E tier don't even exist.
Oh, bro's deleting the E. Oh, then yeah,
Bye-bye,
I
E
guess.
tier.
I don't know, but maybe D. I don't really dislike any movie in the MCU, but there are. Well, I do dislike movies, but there's none that I absolutely hate. You know, like
Yeah,
I just feel like
God, I
I wouldn't put
I mean,
anything in an.
I
can't think of
got
anything I'd put in an F. You know,
I'd give it a C.
I got three A.
I'd give it a C. I know I'm an
C?
outlier here.
A
I know I'm
C?
an outlier. I know I'm an outlier. But I'd give it a C.
I'd go low D, like low
I go
D.
D at the highest. I think it's an F,
Doctor
but I'm okay with
Strange.
putting a D. Doctor
S.
Strange.
That's an S.
I think A or S.
for
Yeah,
me.
What?
A or S.
I think it's an S.
A
I
or
think
S.
low
The
A.
first one
Dude,
is
he's one of the-
so good.
Dude,
It is
Yeah.
good, but
the
low
visuals, everything. I want to say, well, let's think. I'd be cool
Below
with putting it
Endgame.
right. I'd say right
I-
after. I'd say maybe behind Black Panther though.
Yeah.
A. I'd agree with that.
I don't. Well,
We'll
revisit.
Yeah, okay.
what is
S.
this? Volume
S.
2.
What is?
S.
Volume 2.
Nah, hell no. Like, yeah,
That's where I'm
B?
thinking.
A B?
yeah, bro. Yes.
Mac, back me up here.
Dude,
A B?
no,
Which one
It's
is
better than. It's
it's
better than
Volume
volume
two.
Ultron.
Guardians
A,
Volume
bro,
2.
A.
Yeah, it's an A.
Dude,
It's better than
no.
Ant-Man.
Dude, we can't
It's
do
better
that,
than Doctor
bro.
Strange. It's better
We
than
can't
Black
do that,
Panther.
bro.
Yes, we can.
better than
There is
what?
no way.
Better than
There's a
Black
second-
Panther? Wait, say
Bro,
that one more
not
Not better
time.
than
The
Black
second Guardians of the
Panther or
Galaxy.
Doctor
Well,
Strange, bro.
James
I
Gunn
don't
has
know.
not missed. Okay,
I think
and
it-
just
Sure, I
for-
don't
it is
think it's
better
a
than Black
miss.
Panther.
I don't. A B
Dude,
is not a
that's-
miss.
no,
Yeah,
no,
dude,
you
that's
can't put it below
crazy.
Age of Ultron.
Yeah, you
Like I
can.
love Age of Ultron, but you can't.
I
put
would
it
put it as the first movie on B. That's what I.
I
would
like
do.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
over
But I can't put
at
it at A.
least over Doctor Strange. There's just no
Dude,
way.
No way.
no
No way.
way.
No way. Doctor
Mac, what do
Strange
you think?
is an amazing movie.
I think top of B
I
is
think it was
good.
better than Black Panther.
I agree
Dude,
too.
that's
but it-
crazy.
That's
Okay.
insane.
we have
That's
to at least put it
insanity.
in A. We can agree where to put it in A or disagree where to put it in A, but it has to be an A. Like it's
Dude,
just
This is
we got
crazy
we
that
got
there's
two
two.
B's and two A's. So why does it have to be an A?
because it's not a B. It's
Yes, dude,
it's
it's
up there with the A's.
Dude,
It's
no,
debatably a
it's
C,
not.
bro. It's debatably a
C?
C.
Dude, it's
Bro.
not-
Debatably. I think it's
yeah.
a B, but debatably it's a C. Dude, you two are some of the only people I know, like, and I've seen that like
No, this
love
is-
Guardians too. There's people
Dude,
that like.
Everyone
I'd
loves-
I'd put it in S.
Yeah, personally, I'd put it in S as well, but I can argue for A.
Oh,
It is one of the
Unbelievable.
only MCU movies I've given a 10.
oh my god. That's
There's only
crazy.
6 MCU movies I've given a 10, and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is
Dude,
one of them.
we can put it at the bottom of A, but that's the highest I'll go.
The first
I'll
Guardians of the
take-
Galaxy, that's
I'll
a B.
take it.
Far as
That's a B.
dude,
No,
what?
that's an S.
That's a high
an
B.
S. That's
Nah,
an
you're
S.
tripping,
bro.
High
You're
A,
You're
bro.
tripping. If
No,
anything,
it's dude. It's above two.
I was gonna say,
Easily.
if
No,
anything, dude,
It's right
100%
below
above
2, if anything.
No, it's not.
It's probably right here.
What?
It's
Y'all
around,
Yeah.
it's around here. It's
tripping.
around here.
Yeah,
It's around
I
here.
agree. I would put it below. In
Wait, Mac, what do you think?
I'd say B.
Dude,
Exactly.
what?
Bro,
What?
above Age of Ultron, but below the second one.
bro,
No. Like, to me,
What?
this is like actually like insanity.
insanity.
Like, what? Thinking 2 is a A is one thing, but then you're gonna think 1 is a B,
We have to
Dude,
meet in the middle
yeah, no.
because
which is
like
I met in the way up above the middle for
Yeah,
volume
yeah.
2,
we have to meet in
bro.
the middle on all of them. That's the whole point. It's 50-50.
A's the middle for Guardians right there.
A's, dude,
No, that's where y'all want it. We want
Well,
it in B, so let's
they're
just
all
put it
in
in A
A.
at the lowest.
they're all in A
So-
right now. We'll revisit. As of now, we
Okay.
got way too many A's though. What is this? Iron Man 2,
A.
right? Yeah, Iron Man 2.
Or
B,
B.
low B.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's my
yeah,
favorite
B.
Iron Man, but it's a B.
Or I'd say
I'd put
maybe
it over-
right above
Yeah,
First
Yeah,
Avenger.
that's where I'd
I
put it
agree.
above First
Yeah.
Avenger. That's a
Iron
good
Man
spot.
3, I would say
C,
Yeah, low C.
below Wasp, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Iron Man 1,
S,
Low-
S tier.
Low B.
A.
dude,
I was gonna
Too
say
high,
A.
below B.
low
Low
B.
B. The second one's
Nah,
better.
I'm not agreeing, bro.
The
Nah,
second
I
one's
can't agree with
better.
that. No, it's not. The
What?
second one is a better War Machine movie.
Okay, high
Dude,
B,
this is-
then,
dude,
but
nah,
no,
this
it is
is-
not an A movie.
dude, this
Just
is
'cause it
A or
started
S.
the MCU.
Dude, you're
This is A or S.
it's,
Okay,
You're
it's
tripping,
put
A
bro.
or
the
S.
first Iron Man movie next to any of those movies in A, and it gets washed. Like
Guardians
really
2?
look at it.
Guardians,
Yes, any
Guardians
movie
2
in
should
A.
not be
Dude,
in A,
it
bro.
clears Guardians 2 and
Ant-Man.
The other ones are debatable.
I'd say I'm cool with this. Right,
I'm cool
right
with
behind
that.
Doctor
Okay,
Strange.
I'm not. I won't die on the Iron Man hill, but the Guardians of the Galaxy hill, I will die on.
Yeah.
All right. I don't care
Unbelievable.
where you put Iron Man 1 because it is the start of the MCU.
It's the best. If it's not the best, it's like top 3 best introductional movies to a comic book
Yes.
character ever. Ever.
Mm.
We got what? Homecoming? Or is that
Far
Far
From
From
Home.
Home?
That's Far From Home.
High C.
I like it more than most.
I think it's
people.
overhated, but I put
I
either
think
low B or high C.
I
put it-
think I think Mysterio is a really dope villain. I
I
would
think
put
it
it
is
in
dope
B.
too.
I'd
I'd want to
say
say
B.
high C or low B.
That's what I think.
I say low B. I think it's
Low
better
B.
than Iron Man 3 and Ant-Man and the Wasp.
I think it's better than Ant-Man and the Wasp, but I don't.
I'd put it below First Avenger
Because
at B.
I think it's better.
I'm,
than
I'm
First
cool with
Avenger,
that.
But that's
I'm cool
fair.
with that. I'm cool with that. Right behind First Avenger.
Is that Homecoming right there? Yeah, Homecoming I think is better than First Avenger. What? At C?
I think Homecoming is the worst of the trilogy.
Yeah, I agree. It was good, but it's just
I
like
think-
Maybe above Ant-Man and the Wasp.
I think above Ant-Man and the Wasp. But
Yeah.
yes, worst of the trilogy for sure.
First Avengers is a B.
Avengers. Dude, nah. It's
It's
at
worse
least
than Age
an
of
A.
Ultron. It's
Absolutely
worse
It's
than Age
a-
of Ultron.
Absolutely.
No,
it's at
not.
least an
It's
A.
an A.
And it's definitely better than Guardians. 2.
Yes,
And Ant-Man.
absolutely is. Yep,
I'd say that right behind Iron Man is fair.
I agree.
But yeah, I
Incredible
mean, we'll
Hulk.
revisit
Incredible
all this.
Hulk.
Hulk, I
Super
think is
underrated.
but it's not up there.
B,
I think
I'd
it's
say
low,
it's
low B.
right. It's around here. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say behind Far From Home is cool.
Yeah.
Ragnarok.
That's an S.
It's either
S.
here or here. Yeah.
It's an
Let's just
S.
throw
I
it
think
here
that's an
for now. For now.
That's another one that I gave a 10.
No, bro.
Dark
Thor,
World.
the first, or is that Dark World?
That's
Dark
Dark
World.
World.
First
Yeah.
one is
I
Dark
didn't even
World.
think we needed to talk about it.
No, that's low D. I think I would go low D on that.
If
Lower
we're
than
putting
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel, no, see, I
Yeah.
think it's better than
Thor-
Captain Marvel, but that's just
Thor
me.
Dark
think it's
World was
better?
just boring, but it wasn't like
Yes,
horrible.
I only think it's better because I like that it low key is like an introduction to one of the Infinity Stones in a way. That's
Yeah,
why I
that's
kind
fair.
of like it
So
more
you-
than Captain Marvel.
I
mean,
would not
that's
put
fair.
any
I
movie
think
at an
both.
F, to be honest.
I definitely am putting one. We're almost there. Thor.
Yeah,
Low C.
Yeah,
like,
I'd say
or high-
maybe
middle C, like above Ant-Man and
it's
Right
Wasp,
definitely better.
it's right
right
here.
there.
One of these. Which one?
Yeah,
Better than
below
Wasp?
Ant-Man and Wasp.
Yeah, I think a little right under.
yeah.
I think I'm cool with that. Black Widow. Boom. That's the
I
A.
don't think so. I think the
I
movie
agree.
is not bad. It's just Taskmaster that's bad. Like it's
nah, I got it.
Nah, the movie is
a
dude. This,
pass.
the villain was really interesting in Black Widow's backstory and the whole Red Room. All that was super like interesting. I think it's below
was-
Captain Marvel or above
I-
Captain Marvel.
I would say it was super unneeded, is what I
Yeah,
would
I
say.
agree with
100%.
that, but as a movie, I think it's better than Dark World, but less than Iron Man 3.
No,
You're
No
telling
way.
me you
Dude,
were
the-
more interested in Thor Dark World than Black Widow?
100%.
because I was
the
more.
100%.
I think Captain Marvel is like really boring, and I was more interested in it in Black Widow. Pretty sure I fell asleep
100%.
during Black Widow.
I fell asleep during
Not gonna
Black
When I-
Widow, and then I woke up and I've never
I
finished
fell
it.
asleep during Eternals,
never cared
so
to
I know we're
finish
gonna
it.
disagree
Yeah,
on that.
no, I didn't
Oh,
care to go see it in
that's
theaters,
sick.
and I watched it on Disney Plus, and I fell asleep, and I was like, I'm not really
Yeah,
watching.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's yeah, no, that's in my opinion, that's the definitive worst MCU movie, in my opinion.
I
But
agree.
we'll
Shang-Chi is an
revisit.
A tier.
Shang-Chi, I think it's
A
A as
tier.
well. But I'd
I
say I'd
don't-
probably
I
throw
think
it
Doctor Strange
A or
above Doctor
B,
Strange.
maybe B, but
Above
I don't
Doctor
think
Strange.
it's better than Avengers, bro.
yeah, I don't know.
I think
Or
it's
A-
right
I
below.
might-
It is one of
Avengers.
the best introduction movies we've gotten. One of the best fight choreography. The CGI was done amazingly. It was
Yeah.
But
just
when you put
one
it
of-
that way, the Avengers is an introduction movie too. It's an introduction to the team.
Yeah.
I didn't say it was
Like,
the
them all
introduction.
meeting.
I said it was one of the best introductions. I think
So is the
Shang-Chi-
Avengers.
And think about
This is the
Shang-Chi
best.
did so well for a character no one had ever heard of.
For sure, for
Yeah.
sure. Okay, Eternals. I think high
B
C,
tier.
low B.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I agree with you, Nate. I agree.
I
Like,
think it's
an
high
instant
C, low B.
BC area.
Under Iron Man 3.
Mm,
Maybe
Iron Man-
above Thor. I can see it going above Thor, but no,
dude, it's
no
better
higher.
than Homecoming.
I like it more than yeah, I
Easily.
like
And I think it's better than the Incredible Hulk, bro. But I mean, that's
I don't
just
know.
me.
Let's just
It's
throw
a
it here for now. We'll revisit. We're almost
Yeah.
done.
No Way Home is S tier.
No Way Home is S. I agree. Like it's
Yeah.
sure, like say what you want about the movie and the whole nostalgia filled thing, but that's what we wanted, and it delivered.
Dude,
Yeah.
that next
Multiverse of
movie
Madness.
better D.
Multiverse
D.
of Madness.
It's a D.
I wouldn't put it that low. I'd probably put it low C,
Dude,
like the worst of the C's.
It's bad.
I'd
bro.
say-
It's bad, but is it Dark World Captain Marvel bad though? like,
yeah,
really,
kind
like,
of.
yeah,
No.
Like
it is,
it's not.
bro.
It's
I
not
don't
even
think
a
so
Doctor
because Captain
Strange
Marvel
movie,
should be
bro.
down here.
I
Yeah, I
agree,
agree.
but you got to think Sam Raimi still directed it really well. Like it actually looked good. It's just the story
It
wasn't there.
It looked
So-
amazing. It was just I don't know.
Compared to the first one, it's.
Oh, I
bad.
100% agree. I just think it looked good enough to where you just couldn't put it in D. You know,
If we're
Even
gonna have-
the story wasn't there.
If we're gonna have these two in D, I think it's a step above those two because I
Yeah.
think these three should
That's
be
fair.
at least.
I
I
top
don't,
agree
I
with
don't
you.
like Multiverse of Madness, but I think it's.
I
at
think
least
lowest
above
C
those
is
two.
fair. Thor: Love and Thunder.
F,
I think
bro.
I
not
think
an F, bro. It's not.
I don't know
that
about
bad.
yeah, no,
Dude,
it's not.
it's
It's
dude,
better
not
than
Black
Dark World.
Widow.
so
It's
bad.
It's better than Multiverse of Madness.
I'd say I'd put it right here. I'd put it just one above Dark World.
Yeah,
Y'all
it's
are
not better than
tripping.
Multiverse of Madness. Dude, I Screaming Goats? Seriously? Bro, like, come on.
Facts.
That's not better than Multiverse.
Wakanda
Bro has-
Forever.
What? Okay.
I'd say
Yeah, I agree. That's an A. I think
A
it's-
or B.
No,
I say B, but that's just me.
no, bro.
Me too.
A, think about it. Think about the whole entire thing. The director literally had the whole script ran out. 1 week later, Chadwick dies. They have to rewrite the whole thing, and the way they handled it, they did it masterfully.
I
To
agree.
make
with
it
Yeah,
an
that.
emotional
I think it's
masterpiece,
at
yeah.
the top of B, but I don't think it's an A.
I think it was a
just
beautiful
don't.
movie.
I don't think both Black Panthers are A's. I think
I
the
do
first
think
one
it's
is.
better than Guardians Volume 2, though.
My girlfriend has given 2 Marvel movies a 10, and one of them was Wakanda Forever. That's like, it's something. So I'd put it at
Well,
least
I
low
mean,
A. The
I
lowest
think
A.
Age of Ultron is better than Guardians 2, but
Me
That's
too.
that's
Well,
no.
Well, Stu, you already
Lowest
know
A.
we don't care about your
I don't
picks.
know. I don't know because I think it's better than Volume 2, but I don't know if it should be an A.
Y'all are tripping on
Dude,
Volume
no,
2.
you're
It
the
is
Volume
so-
2 tripper, bro. You're the Volume 2 tripper.
Matt agrees.
I'd say Volume 2 is better than Shang-Chi.
I think Volume 2 is better
Yeah.
than every movie in A except for Endgame and Civil War.
that's funny.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
I
We'll
think
just-
Civil War and Endgame both deserve S tier if they're at the
Let's
top.
throw this here for now. Quantumania. I think-
Low B. Low
think-
B.
It's so
Whoa,
overrated.
Yeah.
whoa.
Better than
Low
The Incredible Hulk.
B.
I enjoyed Kang a lot. I thought it was a great
Yeah.
introduction
That's
to the
fair, but-
character.
I agree with that, but everything else about it was pretty much like
Okay,
if
you put
I think it's better
Quantumania in
than-
low B, you have to put Ragnarok higher. I just think it's the same
Ragnarok.
type of movie. It's
Ragnarok
the only
is
difference is
best.
Kang was a better villain than Gore.
No, I think this should be somewhere around Multiverse and Love and Thunder.
Better
I
than
think
the
it's
second
right
Ant-Man
I
movie.
think
below.
maybe this,
I think it's
or
better than right there. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where I would put it.
Better
then
than Thor. Better
Guardians
than
of the
Eternal.
Galaxy Volume
S
3.
S. It
I
is. I agree.
I can agree
I
with
agree.
that.
It has to
Okay,
be. It has
so
to be.
now let's see what we're working with.
Alright.
I
This is
think
just
we could maybe actually I think the S arrangement is pretty solid.
I
Civil
agree.
War and Endgame deserve S. It doesn't matter.
I
Like
think
Civil War
War does.
maybe. Endgame, I don't know.
Endgame, no, bro.
bro,
I don't.
Endgame was the greatest conclusion to a series, like to a certain phase of a series, like ever. Like if the MCU had ended there, it would have been like this is that final fight scene, the time travel, like the stones, just
Exactly. I mean,
the
if the
emotion.
MCU had ended there, yes, but it didn't. So,
But you can't look at it that way. If it's a great
I
ending.
absolutely can, because it's not an ending. It's an ending for 2 characters, 3 characters.
True.
I
I just
can't
think
like it's not.
I can understand not putting it at the top, but it has to be S. Like you
I don't.
like
I disagree. I think it's the top in A, and I think Civil War gets moved up.
That I
That's
can
my
agree
opinion,
with.
though.
Introduction to Spider-Man into the MCU. I mean,
I
Civil
think
War.
Ragnarok
And
is
Black
over
Panther.
Ragnarok's over Winter Soldier, I think.
And,
I don't
can't
hate that.
agree.
I don't hate
Yeah, I
that,
just think
but
I don't think Winter Soldier's the best of the trilogy. I think Civil War beats Winter Soldier.
I gotta disagree there.
Whereas Thor Ragnarok
Because
is the
of
definitive best
what-
of the
that's for sure.
I mean,
I
Winter
seriously-
Soldier is just like so good, bro.
It
Like,
is good,
Nobody
yeah, but-
knew
I mean,
Bucky was coming
Yeah, I
back.
think Winter Soldier
was a
is either
spy
here or
movie.
here. It's either
Yeah, like it
yeah.
was the first different film that felt different in the MCU. Like it just felt like a spy movie, bro. I wish they would make more.
100% I agree. Only other things I'm really thinking is I do not think Guardians Volume 2 deserves to be an NA, but
No, yeah, I agree. But
I think Wakanda Forever needs to go up to A. Besides
and
that,
move Guardians down.
no, just put it behind Guardians too. I think
See, but I think half of row B is better than Guardians 2. Or
I agree.
actually, I think majority of row B is better than Guardians
No.
2.
No way.
no. There is just have you watched Guardians 2?
I
It was
honestly
the
think
funniest
all of
the
it's
three.
better. I think
It was
I
the
think
funniest of the three.
the entirety of Row B is better than Volume 2.
Bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Go
I know, I
rewatch the
agree.
movie. Like,
Bro,
what?
Dude, I've seen it plenty of times.
so
Yeah.
many times.
I'm not saying
Not
it's
only
bad.
was the
B is still good.
B
Okay.
is not bad.
Yeah.
three had a better villain, but 2 had a better villain than the first one. Better than Ronan. I think 2 had a better soundtrack. 2 was funnier.
But
2
one
was
was
more
the better
Star-Lord
movie.
based, and Star-Lord's really like the main character. So
Yeah.
like
I'll
it's
give you
I
it's
can
funnier
see
than 1.
I can see how
I can
3
agree
can
with
be
that.
better. If someone says 3 is better than 2, I can understand the argument. But 2 is better than 1.
3
It
is
just
better.
is.
than 2.
It's not.
Yeah, if you
Dude,
want to
the
argue that,
prison
that's fine.
scene alone is better than
Prison
half
scene is
the
great.
second movie.
1 is not bad. It's just not as good as 2. I'd put it right below 2 is where I'd put it.
I don't know, man.
directly
They
below.
held the Power Stone together.
Yeah. No, I mean, dude, I think
Yondu's death
I-
alone was one of the saddest moments in the trilogy.
for sure.
It may
No,
have been your father.
it's a
but it
great
is bad.
movie. It's a good movie, but I don't think it belongs up there with those movies. But
Well, you're wrong.
And I
You're
prob-
wrong.
I'm-
I don't
I
think Doctor
probably
Strange
wanna.
or Iron Man or Avengers belong in the A, but that's just me.
I don't think Ant-Man belongs
Yeah,
in
I was just
A.
gonna say I think
it
Ant-Man might
belongs
need to
in
go.
B.
I would think even maybe Shang-Chi over needs to go down. We have a
I
lot
think
of
Shang-Chi
A's.
and Ant-Man are 2 of the most underrated movies in the MCU. I think both of those movies are
Right.
just almost
I
perfect.
agree with that.
But that doesn't make them like the best, you know?
Yeah.
I agree, bro. Like I think Shang-Chi over should be exactly how it is and be the start of B.
Yeah, that's what I'm almost thinking.
I can see
I would
that.
even
like,
I could put
And then
Guardians
maybe-
2 over Ant-Man. But
Yeah.
I don't think I can over Shang-Chi.
And then maybe even move Civil War back down. Let's see what that looks like. Let's see what that
I
looks
don't know
like.
if I agree with that because
Let's see what that looks like.
Civil War
No,
is a
put
better
volume
movie
2
than-
back on A right now.
Dude,
Nah,
it
I
is.
think that looks better, and I
It's
would
an,
move
yeah.
Hulk down to the first
I
one
can
and
that
see.
I can also agree with.
Oh, I'd put Quantumania
This looks a lot more
above
balanced.
Hulk. No, not above Hulk.
Wait, where
But
Guardians?
Quantumania should be below Homecoming. Because it's better
not
than the
better
second
than.
one.
No way.
The second one barely had a villain. Like, barely. It had
It was a
ghosts,
good
but-
movie though.
Yeah. But, like, I agree it
The
was
third
funny. It
one's
was.
whole
I love
script
Ant-Man.
was ass. Like terrible dialogue between Ant-Man and his daughter. Even like between Kang and Ant-Man.
Facts.
Like Kang's dialogue was fire, but they just treated Ant-Man like this stupid ass dude still, and it's
That's
annoying.
very facts.
But to be fair, like, it's, again, like, he hasn't had much. He's always been that character. Like, he didn't have some character-defining moment that changed him to some serious character. Even at the end of Endgame.
Yes, he
he was
did.
still-
The beginning of Endgame changed him. Dude, he came back, found out everybody was dead, his daughter was older. He's had a
yeah,
lot
but
of
he
character
still
development.
kept the same attitude, is what I'm saying. Like, he didn't change some serious character. He was happy that his daughter was still there. And then he, even in Endgame during the main battle, he was still joking around. Like, he's not some serious character. He's going to be jokey in Quantumania. Even if it's some world-ending threat. He was joking when Thanos was literally destroying the world.
But it was better joking. That's the same like argument as like Thor Ragnarok and Love and Thunder. Thor Ragnarok had the better comedy, even though they're both like comedy-based movies.
Definitely.
I don't know. I got at least Thor: Love and Thunder over Iron Man 3 personally.
Ah, hell no. I can't agree.
Yeah,
I
but
guess.
I think I'll be okay with this list if y'all put Volume 2 at A at the bottom
I-
of it.
Dude,
I'll be okay with it.
I agree.
Yeah,
There's
for me and Mac, it's
just
50-50.
no way.
It's 50-50.
It doesn't, especially now that we moved Shang-Chi and Ant-Man down, there's no way it
Yeah.
belongs up there.
Volume 2 is better than both of those movies.
Like
It
the
is
way
the-
I'm looking at this is now the S is and A are the top 10 MCU movies.
Yeah, I agree.
That's how I'm looking at it now. And it's just hard to say that Volume 2 is up there when you look at
Doctor
those.
Strange is good, but it's too high. It's
If anything,
Shang-Chi,
I'd be cool
Ant-Man.
with this.
Shang-Chi and Ant-Man are better than Doctor Strange.
No,
No,
I don't know about
not the
that.
first one.
no.
The visuals
the
in Doctor
first
Strange
one
are
is-
amazing.
The
But-
first movie is an amazing, once again, introduction to a first-time
agree.
character. So
I
it
agree. I
is,
think
it
it's
is better
I'd
than
put it
Shang-Chi's
at the
introduction.
bottom at A. We had it here, but so like I'm cool with putting it or right behind.
Bottom of A at least.
But
I
I'm
don't
cool.
think it's better than.
I'm okay with that.
I'm cool with that.
Especially when
Honestly,
I look at
I'm not though, because I think it's better than Iron Man and Avengers. I just
Oh,
don't
well,
think
then-
it's better than Shang-Chi and Ant-Man. Like, I think Shang-Chi and Ant-Man are better than Iron Man and Avengers.
I don't know about that.
Here's what I'm thinking. Endgame goes to the bottom of S. Volume 2 goes to the bottom of A, and then you have your top 11 there.
No, no
Nah,
way.
you can't. We get 6S is too much.
But there are
Because
so many.
I think this is perfect.
I agree. Like, I don't see anything I'm so upset with.
If
At all.
anything, I do that, but it's
Yeah,
only
and
one spot
probably Thor:
over.
The
So
Dark World. too.
Yeah, if you're putting that, I put Thor: Dark World down there too. Because I put Thor: Dark World, Captain Marvel around the same.
but I'm cool with saying like these are just like the worst MCU movies, and then
That's
this
why
one
I
is just
put-
like
I
the-
would
you don't
move-
even worry about this one. Like
I would move not Ragnarok, Love and Thunder up though. At least bottom of
Okay,
C,
that's
just
fair.
because
I'm
it's-
cool with
yeah,
that.
It's not Thor: Dark World.
I'm
bad,
cool with that.
You know?
I'm cool with that. I mean I'm good with this. The most I could do for y'all for volume 2 is there.
That's
I don't agree with that though.
I agree. I know, same, but it can't be A, dude.
Yeah.
All Hall of Nerds credibility gone if we're throwing that at A.
Okay, it has. Yeah, I'm going above Shang-Chi at least. You got to put.
I
at
mean that I'm
least-
okay. I'll give you that since I took it out of A. I'll give you that. It can be the best A or B. I mean, I'm satisfied. I'm happy with this.
I'm not, but
this
we'll end the
is-
segment. I'll argue for
Looks
an hour.
good to me.
but
This looks good.
That'll do.
So here it is. It took a lot. It's hard, but there's the official Hall of Nerds MCU movie tier list. So after maybe a year or so, when we got some more, we'll do it again or something. But there we go. Let us know where we tripping, where are Cosmic and Max specifically tripping. No, I'm playing, but yeah, just let us know let us know your S tiers and your F tiers, all that kind of stuff. But hey, let's go.
Let's get into the pull list.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right, now that we're done with that, let's get into this week's pull list. See what new stuff is coming out on Wednesday. For my third, I have Green Arrow number 4. We're getting Parallax back, so that's awesome. I love Green Arrow. Excited to see where this one goes. Number 2, I got the Flash number 1. We got a new Flash run. This is going to be heat, and all the variant covers for this are amazing. And number 1, my favorite thing going on right now is the Gotham War. So we have Batman, Catwoman, the Gotham War, Red Hood number 1. This is exciting because, Red Hood sided with Catwoman, so I'm excited to see where this goes.
Oh, yeah. For me, coming in at number 3, same as Brandon, we got Green Arrow number 4. Like he said, yep, Parallax is coming back. This story has been dope in general, though, so I'm hyped. Number 2, I got Blade number 3. Blade is my guy. Y'all that know me know this. The first 2 issues have been super sick, so I'm really excited to see where this is going. And then number 1, y'all know me. If it's Flash, I don't care if it's Wally, Barry, Jay, anyone. If it's Flash, number 1, that's my number 1.
Guys, we got the Avengers annual number 1. I try and collect all the annuals that come out, so I'm excited for this. We got Blade. Love these movies. I only watched them like 2 years ago, and I got hooked on them. And I love Blade.
Hell yeah.
And then we got the Tales of the Titan, so I'm excited for that.
All right, y'all. And then my number 3 this week is going to be Ultimate Invasion number 4. I'm super excited for the story, and I can't wait to see where it goes.
Hell yeah.
My number 2 is Green Arrow number 4 as well. Been loving this story, so I'm excited. And then my number 1, DC The Flash number 1, Wally West new run. I'm so excited for this.
Hell yeah. No, that's going to be dope. Always excited for a new.
And what's
Flash
crazy is
run.
there's so much other stuff coming out too. Like that's not even like there's
Oh,
like
yeah.
5 other issues coming out that are just amazing. We're getting Batman Brave and the Bold number 5. Tim
Power
Drake's
Girl.
Power Girl number 1. Tim Drake's hardcovers dropping this week.
Definitely. Yeah, no, a lot of good stuff. Make sure to check out what's coming out and hit the LCS. Make sure to get everything. So, but with that being said, that's going to wrap it up for this episode of the Hall of Nerds podcast.
Make sure you catch us next week for episode 12.
Nerd on.
Nerd out.